Hi there and welcome back. So last time we made these CD pockets and flip outs and attached them to the page. Let me get my mat on. So I'm filming this on the same day. I've just braked and had lunch. And I've got the pieces ready for the next part. What I have done, or haven't done, should I say, is I wanted to change the cotton in my machine to green because there's black in it at the moment and I wanted to sew something before I stuck it down. So I'm actually going to pause and I shall be back in a tick. Okay, I'm back. So I've changed the thread. So I'm going to start with this one first. I have got a lot of, well, I've got all the things prepped. So let's actually just bring this back in. So I've made 2 journal cards for these. All I've done is use that card from those folders and made 2 to go in there. And then 2 to go at the back. Yep, using that small page music book, which is ideal for tags and journal cards. So move that out of the way. I'm going to do this one first because I'm going to decoupage over these 2, and then obviously to give it a little bit of time to dry. So I'm just going to do it with the glue stick. And make sure I get all the sides. Give it a good, and then if I go up and down, hopefully I'll get it all. Okay, so if I put it quite straight, in fact, let me do it on the side. So I've already kind of cut them to size and I've took the other plies off. Yeah. Is it? I don't know if it is too wide. Yeah, I think it is. So that's fine. No, it isn't. I'll get there. I'll get there. Okay. Not got it exact, but I can cut the card down to size. That's not a problem. What is a problem is that my finger's stuck. That is a big problem. So doing it with a glue stick means you can press it down and rub it, whereas, you know, when you do it with Mod Podge and stuff, you can't really touch it. Can't see a lot of the music paper behind, but it definitely adds to it. And like I say, I can straighten that off once it's dried. So that's the first one. I shall put that out the way for now. Let's do the second one. It's a shame that I'm going to have to cut the tags down because obviously I've rounded them and inked them. But it's not a big deal. At least I didn't put it on and it ripped or anything. Yep. Yeah, dear. Oh well. Oh, I'm going to say if I'm cutting one down, I might as well cut them both down. Okay, so again, that can go on the side to dry a little bit. So that's those 2, and then these 2, I'm going to use these, and I'm going to tear them down. know I need to do this right at the top or it won't fit. And I think I need to do that really right at the bottom. Yeah. So I think I'm going to keep that and stick it back on somewhere. So put that there. Okay, and then I'm just going to tear around it. So these are a couple of the tags, and these are from the kit that's on Patreon. No, it's not. I thought it was a little bit too long, but it's not. Right, let's just tear around this a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the background. I don't know if to just stencil it or if to do some collage around it. I've not really thought about that. So I want them pretty central because obviously I want them showing through the window. So get that. So I'll ink around them. What shall I do it in? Let's have a look what the green looks like. Get a new dauber. Oh yeah, nice. And I think I'm just going to put the odd bit of vintage photo around the side as well. Yeah, nice. Right. Just thinking. I'm still here. Now I've said about vintage photo, I don't know if to just stencil the background in vintage photo. I don't know if I'll be able to fit that on. Anyway, we'll see. Let's have a look what that looks like. Because obviously it's only going in a CD case, so there's not a lot of room in there to, you know, put anything dimensional in. I don't want to pad it out. So I was going to buy myself some Tim Holtz Christmas stencils, the one with holly and poinsettias, but like I say, I did think that I wasn't gonna do any, so I didn't. But yeah, I ought to have done. And there were some nice stamps that I found of his as well. I think they was like poinsettias. Yeah, I like that. I might go wild and get me spray, my green spray out and just spray it. The only thing is, it sprays too big. It's like, I only want a few dobs on it. I don't want a big blast on there. So oh, I know. I can take the thing off, can't I? And go like that. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's all I want. It's not really the right kind of colour, but I only have this one in green, and then I have vintage photo. I think I'd perhaps like another green. I think I quite fancy the forest moss one, and then perhaps like a beigey brown. Didn't know about is it the frayed burlap or the corduroy one? I think they would be a couple of shades lighter than the vintage photo. So that's that, and then I do have a thingy one. What colour is this? Copper. May just put a little bit of that on. I don't know if I can. I'm assuming I can do the same. Is that coming on? Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. So I think I will leave that. I've got one of those dryers, but I never have it plugged in. Let me just stand up and put these back. So, thinking they're going to need to dry for a minute. So let's put those over there. Everything's going over there. Over where? Right, is this board? No, I need to give it a wipe before I put anything on it. So let's do that. And then I'm wondering if when it's dry to maybe put a little bit of red script stamp, just, you know, the smallest amount, just to bring a bit of red in, because there's not, well, there's no red on that page. Right, that's going to need to dry. See you in a sec. So while I've been waiting for them to dry, I've cut those down and re-inked the sides. I'm thinking I'm going to do the same with those, just drop some of the ink on. So I'm going to do it on top of there to save having to wipe my table again. I think just to give it a little bit more interest, like that. Yeah, obviously it will spread because it's tissue. And just a little bit of green. I'm not going to put the... Shall I put the bronze on? Oh, I suppose the best, hadn't I? Hopefully it doesn't bleed too far. Maybe... Should I get the dryer out? Yeah, I think I'm going to... Oh. It's all in a tangle. So, well, to keep it plugged in really, but it's very you know, very few and far between when I do one set. So I get fed up of it being out, and then when I tidy around, I turn, you know, put it away. Right, let's just yeah, the colours have kind of just dried, haven't they? Haven't they? Gosh. Right, let's just give them a quick blast. Yeah, I think if I'd have done that straight away, I think it would have stopped it from spreading. Not like that's a bad thing. Okay. Are these dry? I think they're dry anyway. Oh. I'm a bit too impatient for this kind of thing. So I'm waiting for paint to dry. Oh, it's hot. Oh gosh, it's very hot. Right, hopefully that'll have helped it on its way. You're probably going, that's nowhere near enough time. But yeah, right, that's definitely still wet. Let's have a look. I think this is probably dry because the tissue will have sucked it up. So that's those two. I want to put some lace on the top. I am going to be sewing around them when they're completely dry. Because I've got that nice green thread in now, and it's very forest green. So I think it will be nice. I'm going to do it with the cream, I think. Don't think unless... Do you want to put some of this across the bottom? That would be pretty. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's just in case one is bigger than the other. Now, when I sew, I suppose I could just sew down, couldn't I? Well, I could sew across there, yes. Right. Wondering if that lace will look... I think it'll look a bit weird. I haven't got any other out. What about doing the top? No, I don't like mixing the two. And that's very close. I'll do them with them. Okay. So that's that. I think it's fabric time. Sorry if I'm casting shadows, but it's dark and I have to put my ring light on, so it does cast some shadows. I can trim that properly when it's dry. Okay. Yeah. Now, I don't want this glue going through here. And it will, won't it? That's if I try and just keep it in a line, and then that can be the line that's sew over, and it doesn't have to be completely attached, as long as it's in the right place so I can catch it. Yeah, and then the green thread will go across there. I think that will look lovely. Ooh, stuck. Okay. How about the same? No. It doesn't matter. They're not. They're not even going to be facing each other. They're going to be on different pages. So that's that. And I think once they've been sewn around, it'll give them a completely different look. So. Okay, now I'm going to stick these down. I'm not going to put anything else on there. I think there's enough, and I've got a nice tab for them, which I've cut out of some of the card from the kit. Well, I've printed out on card. So if I do them central, they should be okay in the window. Under me mat a minute. Is that the right way? No, it's a good job I checked. I think the other one was. So I'm using Anita's tacky glue. That's what I have in this bottle. So if I want to do a bigger space, I use the Anita's rather than the art glitter, because it takes too long with that little tip, and it's too expensive to do big expanses of space. That's what I'm trying to say. Gosh, that took forever. Okay, I'll just pop that under there a sec. Right. Oh, I was going to put some script stamp on them, wasn't I, in red? I could still do that, couldn't I? I could just go round the edges. Let me just drink a bit of my tea while it's still hot. So let's get this one out. Okay. Yeah, I think that just jollies it up. So get the other one. That's only had a second, but it seems to have done the job. A bit scared. Put a bit in the picture. That's it. Right, so that's that. Let's have a look how it's going to look, and then we'll get the tabs on. So okay, so make sure that's dry. So there's that. Got our tag here and our other tag here. Lovely. And that one in there, and this one in here. Ooh, I thought it was going to be too small then. A bit cockeyed a little bit. Right, so that's that. I think I'm going to put the tab on while it's in there and then try and pull it out at the same time. Extreme. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to fill this up. I didn't even look if I'd got any more. I don't think I bothered ordering any, you know. I think I just bought loads of Vanitas tacky glue and Fabri-Tac and Collaging. I think I forgot about art glitter. Shall get some ordered after I finish filming. Right, let's that went pretty well. Just leave that there a second and then we'll do this side. I just want to do it so it gets the whole, so it's in the right place. Ooh. A bit more tricky. Come on. Oh, got ya. Right, that's that. So let's get the other one on and we'll straighten them up. Yeah, that's lovely. So that's that one. Yeah. And this one. Yeah, that's lovely. So I'll pop those in, and then I think we'll put a bit of decoration on the envelope. Okay. Oh, they still stick out, don't they? I suppose if they stick out when everything's done, I can always trim some off. Yeah, I forgot about that. I wanted to really come in more, but that's fine. Or I could cut a bit off the journal card the other side, but then that would uncenter everything. So yeah, if I needed to, I'd cut some off the tab. Right, I've got a few die cuts. So oh, that's nice. There we go. I really like it there. So I'm going to pop that there. Do I want... No, I don't think I do. And then I think I've got some holly here, but I've got no of the red berries. I did have them in a little packet somewhere. And can I find them? No. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to have that like that. So we'll look at the time. So we're on 29 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these down off camera. I will sew around and I'll come back another day and we'll do the other page. So this is, you know, one complete page, and obviously then, you know, I've got another, but obviously that's not going to go straight after. I've got, just grab it. They do want inking. So these I have printed on card. They're like 160 GSM weight card, and this is just 100 GSM. So these are going to be, you know, the writing pages. So that would go in there. I'm going to put decoration on these, but obviously not pockets. I might just put some clusters or, you know, some kind of decoration. So I wanted the pockets in that on these, and then the writing ones on the lighter weight paper. So that's that. Right, I shall see you in the next video. Probably I'll break it up and like do it every second day, and put other things in the meantime. So I'm quite impressed with how far I've got in half an hour. It's surprising, but obviously I did do a lot of the prep off screen, which has been nice, because obviously as I'm doing things, I'm, you know, gaining that confidence back and that again. So yeah, I don't think I could have coped with doing all the steps on screen, because then I think all the stuff on the desk and stuff like that, I don't know, I would have found it a little bit nerve-wracking. So I think doing it like this for a bit is a good idea. So, oops, let's move that round. Don't want it going off the edge, if that's that. Would have been nice if I could have just bent that round just a little bit. That's it. Lovely. Right, I shall see you in the next video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.